Hi, I'm Jamie with Coastal Business Supplies. In this video, we are going to do a setup on our BJ870 4-in-1 mug press. Stay tuned. And we're back. So today in this video, we are going to be working with our BJ870. This is a 4-in-1 mug press that Coastal does sell. It does come with 4 different elements. It also comes with a sheet of instructions, your power cord, and an L bar for your 12-ounce and 17-ounce latte element. So let's get started. First, you are going to grab your power cord and you are going to first plug the cord into the back of your press model. And then you're going to take the other end and plug into a dedicated wall outlet to get the most voltage out of this press. Once everything has been plugged in, you are going to flip the switch on the side of the press to the on position. And you'll notice it just does a general setup. You will notice on the top section it says PV. That's going to be your element temperature that it is currently at. The bottom is going to be your set temperature. To set the press temperature, you're going to press set, and we're going to run through the P settings. So first P1 is your temperature. You're going to choose up or down to choose the desired temperature. And you can do just one finger motion, or if you hold it in, it's going to speed up a little bit faster for you. Okay, and then you're going to hit set again, and that's going to bring you to P2 setting. This is going to be your seconds. So again, up or down to set the desired time. Okay, hit set again. You're going to go to P3. This is where you can choose between Fahrenheit and Celsius. So again, you're going to press the up or down arrows to choose. On this, we are going to use Fahrenheit. You're going to hit set one more time, and you're going to come to your final P4 setting. This is actually an auto shut-off setting. So if you are working with your press and you don't want it on, of course, all day, you're going to want to choose an auto shut-off setting. So you can choose any type of time you would like, or if you don't want that setting because you're going to turn off your press, you can leave it at 0. So again, up or down arrow to choose, and then you're going to hit set again, which brings you back to the main option for your press where you have the readout of what your element is at this time, as well as your set temperature. Next, we're going to go up to the clear button at the very top of the press. This, if you hold it in for 10 to 15 seconds, it's going to clear the counter that you see at the very bottom. And that's going to be the times that you actually close the handle and hit the start. So bringing us to the start button, when you are ready to start your press, you will notice on the side of the press there is a red button that you have here that will actually start the time. So when you close the element, which we're going to go into later in the video, you will have to also click the timer. So now we're going to move on to our elements. So with this press, again, it's a 4-in-1 mug press. In the press itself, you're going to receive a 11-ounce and 15-ounce heating element. You are also going to receive a 10-ounce heating element. This is going to be perfect for your water bottles, skinny tumblers, or anything in that general range. You have next your 12-ounce latte element. And you have a 17-ounce latte element. So perfect again for those latte mugs or anything that has that tapered shape that's a little bit larger. And then going over the 11-ounce again, this is perfect for your 11-ounce, 15-ounce mugs or steins or anything of that general diameter range. Also, we had mentioned the L bar previously. So this is going to be with your latte elements, the 12-ounce and the 17-ounce. This helps in assisting the mug from kind of sliding out when you do close because pressure is going to be on that mug, and it tends to, due to the tapered shape, kind of slide out of the press. So this is going to prevent it. There is a notch on the side that when you apply it to your press, it's going to kind of catch that. So that's a helpful tool if you should want to use that. And then we're going to set the pressure. So I have an 11-ounce cup here and a 15-ounce cup here, and the pressure will be different on your machine, so I wanted to show you both options. So first we're going to work with our 11-ounce option. Say you're going to sublimate this, you're going to wrap your sublimation transfer on, you're going to tape it, and then you're going to slide it into your press and press. But first, you always want to make sure you have good pressure. So with this press and this item, we always recommend a firm pressure. So since we do not have a transfer on it, this is a perfect time to get that pressure. Okay, so the knob here is what I'm going to be turning in order to get the accurate pressure to the firm pressure. Again, firm pressure is usually about a little bit of a resistance going down on the mug. You don't want it too light. So right here is pretty good. Doesn't move in the press. And you always want to make sure that when you place your mug in the press, it's within the guidelines of the element, because if it's too far to one side, you're not going to get the correct transfer that you are wishing for. So now we're going to work on our 15 ounce. So 15 ounce is a little bit larger. So you have to turn your pressure knob again to loosen up the pressure. And normally with this press, it's usually at almost the lightest setting. So you're going to turn your pressure knob. You're going to stick your mug in. And like I always said, we always recommend sticking it in when you don't have a transfer on, because if you do have your transfer on, it's going to start that sublimation process. So it's always best to have a blank mug. And so for 15 ounce, that's going to be a good pressure for you. So again, a little bit more resistance on it because that's as far as it can go. So I always usually put a hand here. Of course, watch where your element is, and then I close it. Okay, so another topic that I would like to go over is the elements, how to change the elements out. So what you will need is a screwdriver, the element of choice, and of course your mug press. Okay, so first for the screws, you have 2 screws on each side of the element, and then you also have a part of the element that you will unscrew on the actual press. So what you'll need to do, if your press is currently on, is turn the press off and let it cool down. Next, you're going to take your screwdriver and you're going to unscrew each of the 4 screws, and then you are going to unscrew the line that connects to the press and just wiggle it out. And this is also a prong, so when you place it back in, you'll just match up the prong to the element. And then you're going to choose your desired element. Again, we have this L-bar for the latte elements that's going to screw in as well. So if you do take the 11 ounce, 15 ounce off, say, and you want to place it with the 17 ounce element, you're going to place it, and then you're going to place this on as well in a downward motion, such as this. Okay, and that is how you change out the elements in your press. And again, for the instructions, this is going to be included in your mug press box as well. This is a general guideline going over how to set up your press. So very basic. Should you have any questions, we are always here to assist at Coastal Business Supplies. And thank you for watching our video tutorial. We will see you next time.